Let's read our story for the third time this week. So when we read it this time, we're going to read our sight words. We're going to read our blend words. We'll read the whole thing, and then we will put it in a first, next, and last picture order. Are you ready to get started? So when I point to a sight word, I need you to tell me what that sight word is. All right, let's start right here. It is for. He will on his. He will his. He will in. Great. Now it's time for us to read the words that we can blend out. Keep an eye out for your special sounds, or if it's a short sound or a long sound over that vowel. It's going to make a big difference. What's this word? Watch out for this long vowel in there. Time. Move on to the next word. Bed. Now remember, this one has a couple different things in there because we didn't really learn that one. But that word is put. And this one, do you remember what I called it? An abbreviation. An abbreviation. PJs is short for pajamas. Brush. Teeth. Get. Bed. And remember, this one is good night. Are you ready to read the whole thing? It is time for bed. It is time for bed. He will put on his PJs. He will put on his PJs. He will brush his teeth. He will brush his teeth. He will get in bed. He will get in bed. Good night. So the first picture we need to draw, it says it is time for bed. He will put on his, what is he putting on? His PJs, his pajamas. So we need to draw a boy because it says he. So we know it is a boy. And he needs to be putting on or already wearing his what? Pajamas. So I'm going to draw him. Give him some legs, give him some arms, and I'm going to give him a cool pair of green pajamas. It's going to be a light green top and a dark green bottom. Now this is your drawing, so if you want it to look different, that is okay. As long as you try your best and make it look like you have what's the story saying, then I'm happy. So I gave him some green pajamas. because the first thing he does is put on his pajamas. Next, it says he will put on his pajamas. He will brush his what? He will brush his teeth. So I'm going to draw the boy again, and this time he's going to be putting something in his mouth. So I'm going to make a mouth that looks like it's open, and it's going to have bubbles all around it because he's brushing his teeth. Give him his legs, and have a toothbrush in his mouth because he's brushing his teeth. Give him some pajamas. Make sure you are adding details that match the story. He's already put on his pajamas, so when he's brushing his teeth, he should be wearing his what? He should be wearing some pajamas. Because he didn't change after he put on his pajamas. That'd be silly. And the story never told us he did it. So we can't assume he did, because we only know what the story told us he did. So I got his toothbrush in his mouth, and I'm going to add some white dots to show the bubbles from the toothpaste on his face. There we go. And now it's time for the last picture. First, he put on his pajamas. Next, he brushed his teeth. And last, so I see he'll put on his PJs in the story. The next line says he will brush his teeth. The line after that says he will get in. He'll get in what? He will get in bed. So we have to draw his bed. Gonna give it a top of the bed and a bottom. Here's his pillow. Give him a nice blanket right here. I'm gonna have it tucked over because he is sitting down right now. He is getting in bed, so he has his legs underneath it, and he's holding on to the top because he is getting ready for bed. He is tired and sleepy, and he knows it's bedtime. So let's give him his pajamas. He's in his bed. He's got his blankets. I'm gonna give him a red blanket. And he is ready to lay down. So, once you finish coloring your 3 pictures to match the story, you can go ahead and color your 3rd star to show that you finished reading the story. You did wonderful work today. I know if you keep practicing, you'll be a rock star reader.